It's awkward. I'm literally staring at a fucking black box. Yo, what's happening guys? Back again with another question and answer video. The last time I made it was like 30 minutes long, so this time I'm going to trim it down a little bit. I'm going to use this phone for a microphone, so hopefully you hear everything okay.
You definitely won't be. This is future Killian, by the way, telling old Killian you didn't hit record on your audio device, you fucking numpty. Anyway, back to the video.
I'm also going to use it to read the questions as well, so without further ado, first question is Mr. Square Art. He commented on YouTube, thank you. Do you like your facial hair? Yeah, I do. I've been growing it and I've actually had it for I think like 6 years or something. Here's a picture of me without a beard, so you can decide. I think this one's a lot better. He also asked, could you watch my video? Do you think your birthday suit great or not great? I don't know if that's like a naked fucking euphemism or something, but we'll go birthday suit. Again, another comment from YouTube. We have one from Ian. He commented, would you like to see a united Ireland one day? And if so, do you think you will live to see that day? To be honest, I don't live in Ireland, and I kind of moved away to get away from all that sort of political sectarian sort of shit, to be honest. But obviously it would be cool to be able to call it our own without having to say, oh, you're from the north, you're from the UK. To be honest, it doesn't really annoy me that much. Sometimes people, they try and prod at you, and prod, see what I did there? They try and prod at you, and just to try and get a rise out of you. So majority of the time I just don't listen to it. If they say it's the north, I'm like, yeah, I'm from the north. But if they just keep going, I'm like, alright, fucking hell. But to answer your question, yeah, it'd be cool to see, but I'm not really that bothered, to be honest. I don't. Who's next? We have a question from Mother Bear. My mum, who's actually on a flight right now. She's on the way over to see us boys again. She's coming for a couple of months. She asks, do you love me? Of course. Lauren, she asks, wanna come home and get married maybe?
Killian!
Let me think about that. Snazbot asks, what's the biggest ghost you've ever seen? I don't know if I believe in ghosts, to be honest, and so that means I've never seen one technically, but I'll never forget my granny, R.I.P. She always claims that she's seen this banshee, which is apparently even scarier or more evil than a ghost, out at an ice cream shop that my cousins used to own a few years ago. She swore that she's seen some like old figure, like old lady, like I can't remember exactly what she was doing, but she swore on it, so I'd be very surprised if my granny lied to me. So maybe one day I'll see one and I'll let you know. Who else we got? Yet another silly question. I thought this was supposed to be informational, you guys wanted actually information, but looks like you just want to take the piss out of me. But fair enough, I said I'd read them all, so that's what I'm going to do. This one's from crispy.c Mercedes _ why are you such a bean? Where, why, and how? I don't know what bean I am, but I'd say I'm a Heinz bean, because Heinz beans are the best. How fucking cheesy is that? I'll keep that in. Okay, finally we're getting somewhere. We've got a meaningful question. That's actually from my brother, who literally is next door in here. Niall! What's the question?
What's your favourite type of photography to shoot?
Okay, cheers, right, fuck off. So Niall asks, what kind of photography do you enjoy doing the most? I don't know, it kind of ties into him himself, because he's a musician. It's actually music photography. When I was back home living in Ireland, actually living in Belfast to be specific, my brothers were at college and I'd already finished university, so I just wanted to move into Belfast and I moved in with them, partied the fucking bit out, and got a job for a music magazine. I used to go and do like live photography probably Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. Some of the bands were up and coming, but it was still fun to see. And then when I get really lucky whenever like some of the bigger artists would come into town. Obviously I've shot the smaller bands, and the publications would have seen my work and they knew I was good enough, and they trust me to shoot the bigger bands. I remember I shot Biffy Clyro, and Two Door Cinema Club came as well. They were kind of like just about to break, but now they're fucking massive, touring around the world. But the biggest one was Calvin Harris. That was back whenever he was actually singing and DJing as well. I shot his show in, where was it? St George's Market in Belfast. What a show, unbelievable. I'll see if I can find a picture for here. But that was a really, really good thing. So yeah, I'd definitely say music photography, like live photography especially, is my favourite. I'm not sure if you seen my story on Instagram there a few days ago. I managed to managed to hustle my way into a Jesse Reyes concert here in Toronto in the city. What happened was the tickets were all sold out, and I really wanted to go. It'd be a good opportunity. I had the day off work, and I was looking around on Instagram trying to find like tickets that I could sort of Photoshop up to change it to look like I had a ticket. Couldn't find anything at all, so I just thought I'd fucking just turn up at the door, blag it, and see if it worked. And sure enough, it worked. I'm not telling exactly how, because I don't know if I could get incarcerated for that, but I managed to get in, brought my camera with me, and took some unbelievable pictures. So check my Instagram if you haven't seen them yet. Just when you're shooting and she's just live, like, right in front of your faces. I'm here and the stage is right there, and she's like right in your face looking at the camera. You just get this rush of, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just like a real adrenaline rush. I wasn't even drinking as well. I was completely sober at it as well. It was just a feeling like no other. It's hard to explain unless you do photography. Those photographers, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, next question is top 3 people or things that inspire you. Jesus. First person that always comes to my head, whenever we talk about this here with other people, is Gary Vee. If you don't know about Gary Vee, he's this, how do you describe Gary Vee? Holy shit, like, motivational speaker. He's owns his own media agency. He literally came over to America with his immigrant parents when he was like 4, and just lived the whole American dream. He started off working in his dad's liquor store, turned it from like no money into like $60 million. He's just got the brains, and he's got such a good attitude on life about not always having to make the most money whenever you work. It's just about finding something you really enjoy doing, putting your everything into that specific job or passion, and then the money will eventually come. It's all about patience. Patience is something he really, really preaches, and it's something I've sort of came to terms with in the last couple of years. I used to always be like, fucking hell, I've been doing this photography for so long, like, when's it ever gonna pop off? But then it's only whenever you really like look back at how far you've came that you realise that you just enjoy the process. As long as you enjoy the process and you're happy every single day doing what you're doing, that really is the main thing. If you focus on like being famous or having all these followers and all, it's just not a good mentality to have. So I've definitely learned a lot from him. He's probably number 1. Number 2 will be my family, actually. Just the way we've grown up, how close we are together, and how much I can trust them and listen to them. Anything they tell me, I'll sometimes not listen, but the majority of the time I'll take it on board and try and live a better life and stop doing dumb shit pretty much sometimes. So yeah, family is everything. My mom's even got like a tattoo on her side, family first. I've got a tattoo here with a 6, which means there's 6 in my family, so it'll always remind me of them when I look at my arm, which is pretty cool. So Gary Vee, my family, and inspire me. Probably just other YouTube creators, just watching their content online and just really taking inspiration from them and like seeing how they do things. And it's not about copying their style, it's about taking their style and putting your own sort of spin on it. I feel like I have my own sort of like little like style of videos, I suppose, when I make my travel videos. It's not like the typical every single travel video you see with the guy leading the girl holding the hands, feet kicking through the sand, all that sort of cheesy bullshit. Like, that's so like 2015. I like to keep my videos like really, really raw and authentic, and it's almost like the fact that I have a GoPro is technically not the best quality camera in the world, but it's still unbelievable. It makes you really feel like you're actually there and a part of the holiday or a trip with us. that's a lot of the comments I get is like, this really inspired me. Like, I made a video in Whistler and I also made one in Magaluf in Spain. If you click on the videos, you'll see the comments. It's like, okay, that's it done. I've always been talking about going to go to Whistler or go to Magaluf, and this is being the video I watched that just gave me the push to actually go. So I feel like I'm inspiring some people in certain ways. I don't have the most views, but like I talked about earlier, it's not all about the views. It's about if you can take one person and inspire them to do something you've done, get out of their comfort zone and travel, then I'm happy. I think that answered the question in a roundabout way. Yeah, moving on. In your opinion, what is the key to happiness? That's a good question. And it's kind of like what I touched upon on the last question. Just doing something every day that you love, not focusing on the money. I think like the school system is completely wrong. I didn't learn anything in school, and that's not to say that teachers were bad or anything. Just the things they're teaching is so like boring, monotonous, and it's been like that for like I don't know how many years. Like, it's the same sort of teaching education system. They need to learn, or sorry, they need to teach kids now up and coming other things like how to do taxes, how to like run your own business, teach you about like finance and like mortgages and houses. These are things that I've never learned and I still don't really know that much. But like if you've been taught from like 11 years old through to 18, you were taught back then instead of having to learn everything after school, then I think you'd have a better foot forward in life and you'll be smarter that way. Like to be honest, like when have I ever had to use algebra or something like that these days? Never, literally never. That's why you've got a phone now with a calculator, you can do it all for you. So that's my opinion. The key to happiness is just finding something you love and spending as much time out of work. Obviously you'll have to work a job that you don't really want to afford certain things, but as long as you're working, you've got like a little side hustle like I do with the media. Just keep pushing that and building it, getting yourself out there, meeting new people, showing your work to Instagram, to your website. Things will happen. Just gotta be patient, as I said again. I think that answers the question. I don't know. Let me know. So I got another comment from Instagram here from Big Jeezy Wee, Gary Whelan, legend, Airborne, an old friend of mine in the parkour days back in Belfast. He asks, of all places you visited, which is the one had the most impact on you? If you could do it all over again, but only allowed to choose one destination, where and why? Fuck, that's a great question, right? I think the most meaningful place, or the place that's had the most impact on me, would 100% be Melbourne, Australia, because that's where I first started this whole fucking 9 years or 8 years I think it is of traveling. My brother, I'm sure you heard the story on my other videos if you watch. He left like 6 months before me and went to Australia with a few friends, and I was working another 9-to-5 job which I was kind of happy with, but at the same time I just didn't feel that fulfilled. I just was getting really jealous of the pictures and videos he was posting, and then one day I just said fuck it and quit, left, had like $400 in my pocket after I bought the flight. So I also see a lot of things online in forums of people asking, is $5,000, $7,000 enough money to start traveling? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you can literally start traveling. I'm the perfect example. I literally went from Ireland to the other side of the world, literally the other side of the world, with $400. And a dream. I just went and just thought, fuck it, I'll figure it out. Things will always work out. And I'm over on the other side of the world now in Canada, like 6 years later. It's crazy. So yeah, Melbourne 100%. Meeting new cultures and new people and literally just getting out of that small-minded mentality that people have in Ireland. I'm sure it's the same in other countries, but that's what my experience, because that's where I'm from. People have just this small-town petty jealousies. If you're doing better, if you've got a better car than somebody, then you should, instead of being like, oh fuck, well done man, you've worked hard for that. Oh, look at him flashing around his new car and shit like that. It literally drives me up the wall. It's so annoying. And you still see it to this day. But now I've met other people, especially Irish people over here. I've had words with them and they completely agree with what I'm saying. Like, you go back home for like a week's visit and shit is the exact same. People have the same mentality. They're stuck in their small town. If I could literally just give someone a kick up the ass to just travel for even a couple of weeks a month, it just broadens your mind, and I don't know, I'm not very spiritual, I don't really know the right way to say these things, but just getting out there and meeting new people, doing new things, learning that it all doesn't revolve around your hometown, there's bigger and better things out there. So, go fucking travel. The second part of that question is, if you could do it all again, but only allowed to choose one destination, where and why? I would say probably Toronto, where I'm actually at the minute. This is the place that I've been situated at for the longest amount of time, like in one sitting. We've been here for just over 3 years now. We came here end of September, start of October 2016, and now it's coming towards the close of 2019. It's been one hell of a ride. We're actually working on our permanent residency at the minute. I'm not sure if I've ever said that online, that's kind of exclusive. We've been talking with Irish immigration lawyers who are helping us along the way to be able to stay in this fucking amazing country. So in short, Melbourne, Australia is most memorable, and Toronto is where I want to stay forever. Yeah, looks like that's it, to be honest. I thought there was more than that, but I'm hoping some of those silly ones at the start, that was kind of funny, but the whole idea of this video was just to give people some tips and a little push to maybe change their lifestyle if they're not really happy exactly what they're doing at home. So I'm hoping, I don't know if at all in any way this has helped you, let me know down below. Hopefully next time I'll give you guys a bit more notice, because I left it kind of last minute. But yeah, hopefully some of my messages get out there and inspire people to do better and achieve greatness. Sound like a motivational speaker, Gary V. Yeah, again guys, thanks very much. Not sure if the production value of this was really good, the editing and all was kind of kept pretty simple, but I put it out there, that's the main thing, just hitting that upload button and just keep churning them out. And hopefully one day things will catch on and I'll be a fucking millionaire, who knows? Yeah, until next time, shoot all your friends, like the video, what I always say. Sláinte!